Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Davies, and today I will be explaining how to convert PowerPoints into audio and video recordings, i.e. how to add audio and video to PowerPoints. This is mainly aimed at lecturers and teachers utilizing existing PowerPoints and how to turn them into online presentations, which is useful at this present time. This is going to be the first of a set of lectures which is going to explain some tips and tricks and general basics. This first lecture is the basics of recording audio and video. By the end of the lecture, you will be able to record audio and video on PowerPoint. This will not go into setting up mics, etc. and all that. This will only just explain how to do things in the PowerPoint interface. The rest of the lectures will be uploaded shortly. Before I start, it is important to note that I'm going to be using Office 365 in the creation of this video. The reason for this is, one, because it is Office installed on my computer, but secondly, Office are offering 365 for free to all students and teachers. Thus, it will be possible for people to download 365. To do this, you can simply follow the URL displayed on the screen below, or type Microsoft Office 365 teacher or students into Google, and you will find explanations on how to activate it. You only need, this is not all academics, but it's a lot of teachers and students. So that's why I'm using this specific version. The first step which we are going to look at is how to add the recording tab onto the section of tabs on PowerPoint. All of these tabs can be accessed in other points in PowerPoint, however this just puts them all in one place to let you easily access and know where they all are. So the first thing you do is in the top bar, you press this arrow just here, this little arrow down, and you click this, and you go to the More Commands button. So you want to customize in the Quick Access toolbar, so go to More Commands. You click that, and this box appears. I'm just dragging up so you can see the full box as I record this. And what we now want to do is want to customize the ribbon, and we customize the ribbon and add recording in here. So we can scroll up and down on this right hand box, and we're scrolling and we tick recording and we press OK. This creates this new tab here, recording, which contains all of the major commands to do with recording in one place, making it far easier to record. So, we've added the recording tab, and it can be moved to by just simply clicking recording at the top. As shown, if I'm in the home tab, to change recording, I simply click record up the top. Okay, so now how do we record the video and audio? All we need to do is we're going to record slideshow, but don't click this. What you actually want to do is click the little arrow at the bottom right of this and click record from current slide. This is really powerful, as it means that you can record each slide individually. So rather than trying to record the entire lecture at once, we can record each slide individually, and then we don't have to we can just replace errors we make, etc., on each slide. Additionally, we can then transfer that slide to another PowerPoint so that we don't have to continuously replace ourselves. This is all about being efficient with that. So we click record from current slide button, this screen will appear. And as you can see, my video has now been added to the bottom right. These controls can be, whether you have video or microphone, can be controlled at the bottom right corner. As you see, turn camera off, turn microphone off, and turn camera preview off, etc., can all be changed from that corner. The recording, however, has not yet started for this slide. To start that recording, what we need to do is press the record button at the top left-hand button. It will give you a countdown. 2, 1, go! Now the recording is live. Now for this specific slide, that recording is beginning. So this is a test slide. We don't have much to do. We talk about whatever we want to talk about, how important everything is. You've got to consider the mathematics of the situation, etc. And then, when we are done, we simply press stop. And there, it's done. We've recorded the test slide. So let's close the PowerPoint by pressing escape. Now, if we wanted to check and go through that, we just open that PowerPoint as a normal PowerPoint, and it will automatically play that slide. So we've now recorded each slide. So you have to record and stop for each slide, and at the end, once you've done all of that, you record all the slides. How do we then send this to the students? Well, the simplest way is we simply save it. Now, this way can be also when only using audio can have an advantage. If we only use audio, this means that it's a lower file size and is easier to share. However, if we include video, it can have a larger file size and thus be far harder to share. Now, it's important to tell your students that they can activate the slideshow to view the video, as otherwise they're just going to, why are you sending me a PowerPoint? However, we can also take the optional step of turning it into a normal video and uploading it to something like YouTube, which I will explain in the next step. So all you have to do is just save it as usual, as you normally would. You don't have to change the format or anything. On Office 365, you just simply save it as usual and then send that file to your students. So we now want to convert our PowerPoint into video. This can be done incredibly easily. All we need to do is go to recording, press export to video, and then choose the file form. Normally I don't use full HD, I normally set it down to 720p just because it makes very little difference most of the time, and simply click the create video button and it will ask you where to save this. So you can then upload this to YouTube or etc, or you can have it as a video or any other things. So this is just a really simple way of just creating a video from your lecture, and it will use the timings and recordings that you've used. Okay. That's the end of this first lecture, and the next lecture I'll be uploading is on the topic of screen recording, how you can add the screen recording of other apps and videos on top into PowerPoint to easily add to your videos. So let's say you want to show people how to use Gephi, or let's say you want to show people how to answer an essay question or anything like that. You can very easily utilize this with screen recording, and that will be the next lecture. I hope you're all well and safe, and good luck, etc., etc. Goodbye.